Well, Anna, have you been taking it easy?
Yes. Well, I've been doing my best.
That's good. You have a tiring job.
Yes, it is sometimes quite tiring.
How long have you been doing it?
Working as a travel courier?
Yeah.
Oh, about 6 years. Yes, a little over 6 years.
Do you still enjoy it?
Yes and no. Obviously, it's marvellous to travel, and I've always loved travelling. But I find that I get quite tired these days. I think I'm getting old.
Oh, getting old. Listen to this girl, Martha. Getting old. How old are you? 28? 29?
Well, actually, I'll be 31 in September.
Did you hear that, Martha? She's only 30, and she says she's getting old. If I was 30 again,
Yes, Edgar.
I've been thinking about changing my job. But unfortunately, I can't decide what to do.
Well, if you ever want a job in the States, let us know.
Are you serious?
Sure.
What kind of job?
Well, Martha and I run a public relations corporation. Believe me, if you wanted to work in PR, you'd be perfect.
You're joking.
No, he's serious, Anna. And he's right. You'd be great.
Well, I'm not sure about that. To tell you the truth, I've never been quite sure what public relations means.
Well, think about it.
Okay, I'll think about it. Cheers.
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 Paper lanterns. Totem pole. Band. Mask. Clown's nose. Harlequin. Hawaiian girl. Gypsy girl.
Thank you for your letter. Goodbye.
Ballroom dancing. Masked ball. Upholstered chair. Roast beef. Squash. Rye bread. Armchair. Palm tree.
If you really want to hear about it, the first thing you'll probably want to know is where I was born. The village of Holcomb stands on the high wheat plains of western Kansas. I am an American. It was June 1933. In those days, cheap apartments were almost impossible to find in Manhattan, so I had to move to Brooklyn. It was love at first sight.
Napoleon sent for pots of black and white paint, and led the way down to the 5-barred gate that gave on to the main road. Then Snowball, for it was Snowball who was best at writing, took a brush between the 2 knuckles of his trotter, painted out Manor Farm from the top bar of the gate, and in its place painted Animal Farm. This was to be the name of the farm from now onwards. After this, they went back to the farm buildings, where Snowball and Napoleon sent for a ladder, which they caused to be set against the end wall of the big barn. They explained that by their studies of the past 3 months, the pigs had succeeded in reducing the principle of animalism to 7 commandments. These 7 commandments would now be inscribed on the wall. They would form an unalterable law by which all the animals on Animal Farm must live for ever after. With some difficulty, for it is not easy for a pig to balance himself on a ladder, Snowball climbed up and set to work, with Squealer a few rungs below him holding the paint pot. The commandments were written on the tarred wall in great white letters that could be read 30 yards away. They ran thus: the 7 commandments. 1. Whatever goes upon 2 legs is an enemy. 2. Whatever goes upon 4 legs or has wings is a friend. 3. No animal shall wear clothes. 4. No animal shall sleep in a bed. 5. No animal shall drink alcohol. 6. No animal shall kill any other animal. 7. All animals are equal.
Good night, Angela.
Good night, Mr. Jones. Oh, did you remember it?
What?
You wanted to speak to me about something.
Oh, yes. I've been trying to remember it all day.
And has it come back to you?
Well, it did, while I was having lunch.
Good.
But then I forgot it again.
Oh.
Oh, I've had a terrible afternoon. My office has been like Piccadilly Circus Underground Station. People have been coming in and out all afternoon. The phone's been ringing non-stop.
Oh, well, never mind. Actually, I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, yes?
Yes. When am I going to get my assistant?
That's it.
What?
That's what I've been trying to remember. We're going to take on a new computer assistant.
Soon, I hope.
Yes, very soon. As soon as possible.
Oh, good.
I know you really need somebody.
Yes, I do. Obviously, if I had 2 heads and 4 hands, I could do everything myself. But unfortunately, I've only got 1 head and 2 hands.
Yes, well, don't worry. I'm interviewing some people tomorrow. I'll find somebody for you.
Thank you.
Well, have a nice evening.
Thank you. I'm going to the theatre.
What are you going to see?
A play called The Empty Room.
Oh, yes. I went to see it last week.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was interesting.
Just interesting.
Yes. One of the critics said it was simple but complicated and classical but modern.
Really?
Yes. To tell you the truth, I couldn't understand it.
Salon mirror. Electric clippers. Hairdryer. Cologne. Handheld mirror. Barber's chair. Armrest. Footrest. Height adjust. Hot and cold tap. Sink. Men's salon. hairdresser, cape, hairstyle, briefcase, nearsighted glasses,
How long did you live in that kingdom?
10 years. I came back home yesterday.
Did you visit the palace?
Yes, of course.
What did you do there?
I had some delicious food, went hunting, and danced with the princess.
You must have seen the king, mustn't you?
Yes, and I talked with him quite often. He's brave and wise.
Hey, old man. You've been building that wall for a whole week. When will you finish it?
cloak, crown, king, sword, stallion, fairy tale, runner, hearth, model train,
I woke up this morning at 7:45. I got up slowly, only half awake. My feet were on the floor, but my head was spinning round. I couldn't stand up. I had to sit down. Oh, why do I stay out late? Oh, why do I stay out late? I shouldn't stay out till 4:30, when I have to get up to go to work in the morning. Why do I stay out late?
morning rain, lambswool slippers, hot water pack, bedspread, yawn, nightshades, nightcap, alarm clock,
You're dreaming an impossible dream. You're dreaming, but my eyes are open. You're dreaming an impossible dream. You're dreaming, baby. You must be joking. If there are only two people in the world, you and me. If we lived on an island, in the middle of the clear blue sea, you say we would be happy. You say we would be free. What are you saying? I couldn't live without my color TV.
It was early in the evening. The sun was going down. The moon was coming up over the town. I was sitting at my window, looking at the sky. The telephone rang, and it was you, saying goodbye. I've been walking around with a smile like a clown's since I met you. I've been whistling all day, like a train coming over a hill. I've been telling myself that it's no good, and I should forget you, but I don't want to try, and I don't think that I ever will.
a bunch of flowers, Greeting card. Cool breeze. Embroidered curtain. Wooden photo frame. TV guide. Snowstorm. Bathrobe. Spiral antenna. TV program. TV stand.
The past continuous and the simple past.
When the telephone rang, I was having a bath.
When the telephone rang, I answered it. Last week, I went to the park every day.
Phrasal verbs used as nouns. Take away food. Drive in movie. Carry on baggage. A check-in desk. Make up. A take-off.
A lived off.
A print-out.